Hi, it's Josie, and today I'm going to share with you another exercise that I do quite regularly with my horses, and you can do it from quite a green horse up to a more advanced horse, and you can make the exercise as advanced as you like. To me, it helps the horse to understand to move away from your inside leg. It helps you with bend, and it will eventually help your horse understand what to do if he's falling in on a circle and you use your inside leg. And it's literally doing a square with every corner having a turn on the forehand, quarter turn. I particularly always use a marker because it keeps me honest. And I think it's very important when you're doing these exercises to have something so that you can really have a point of focus to see if your horse or you are doing it correctly. I will pop a little link in the description of some of the cones that I use. You can have a look. I use two different types. I use these ones and I have a different type I use on a windy day because it's very windy here and these get blown away, and that's frustrating when you're riding your horse. Anyway, let's get on with it. Your horse must understand how to do a turn on the forehand before you can do this exercise. And I will add a link up here and at the end of the video and in the description to the video I've done on turn on the forehand. So the reason we do this exercise is to help our horse understand the aids. So we have our inside leg, our outside leg. Inside leg asks the horse to move off. Outside leg, when I put it on when I'm finished, will send the horse forward, and it also is there to catch the hindquarter so he doesn't turn too far. Inside rein gets flexion, outside rein controls the outside shoulder, and I also control the outside shoulder with my upper thigh, so I might put my leg against the saddle. That's over exaggerated, but to help stop this shoulder from turning too far. The horse should march with his front legs. He shouldn't ground his front one and spin on it. That's not really a turn on the forehand. And when you've done it this way, you can then do a turn on the forehand in motion. So let's see if we can do one. So this exercise is a very good warm-up exercise. So you need to come to where your cone is. You need to make sure your horse has enough room to swing around. Don't do it up close to the fence or he wouldn't. And then you are going to get to your marker. You're going to halt your horse and do a turn on the forehand. So we all know what that is, and if not, as I said, I will link that at the end and in the description. So flexion this way. I want him off my right leg. So he needs to go 1, 2, and he's good boy. Now he was grounded with his right front leg then, and then 2 legs send him forward. Sorry, I'm trying to tell you 10 things at once. We'll do that again. We'll come here, we will halt, we will turn around. And as you can see, Spider, this is him warming up. I'm not going to edit that out. Mistakes happen and horses are a bit sticky. So he's going to come down to this cone. I'm warning him and then I'm halting him, and now I'm going to ask him to turn on the forehand. So he's not meant to pivot on this inside front leg. He should, to do a proper one, be lifting it in a marching fashion. I'm a bit slow with my aids, I think, because I'm talking, so I'm going to stop and ask him to move, good boy, and then walk straight ahead. So when I'm doing this exercise, guys, I'm warning him on my outside rein. I've still got my flexion. My inside leg says turn, outside rein says stop to the shoulder, inside leg says turn. 2 legs go on to ask him to walk straight. All happens quicker than I can tell you. So Spider, I've asked him to walk forward. He's a bit asleep here. Stop. Ask him to move off my left leg, but his front leg is ground. Yes, thank you. I had to actually give him a wake-up call then. He was daydreaming. 2 legs are asking him to go forward. Outside rein's going to warn him that we're doing something, and now we're halting. Whoops, that was my fault. And now we're turning. Good boy. Good boy. Good. 2 reins I let go in the beginning when I'm teaching these. 2 reins to let the horse go forward so he's not jammed. Sit up, ask him to halt, turn him off my left leg, pardon me. 2 legs go forward, let go of the rein so I don't confuse him, because if you're hanging on to the rein and having contact and they're green and learning this, they can get very upset He's better further trained, so he should be able to do it with a contact. But in the beginning, when you finish the quarter turn and you're sending your horse forward, let go of the reins. Flexion, slow with the outside, move off my inside leg. Whoops, and he pulled through the left rein then because he wanted to actually ground his front leg. Halt, move, and good boy, good boy, good boy. So you can see that he's falling out a little bit with his shoulders there, which just means I'm not catching him enough on the outside rein or using my outside thigh, because that also can help. That's better. There was no halt there, obviously, so I'm doing a turn on the forehand in motion, basically. I'm slowing him here, slow the outside, ask him to come around, and two legs, ask him to go forward. And now I've decided to do it in motion. I was moving on, but I didn't tell you what I was thinking. So we're going to do it without halting. So bend and flex, ask him to move. Good boy, good boy. My hands forward, send him nice and straight, of which he bulged out then. Now I'm asking him to turn, and now I'm asking him to go straight. So this really does teach your horse to listen to the aids. It also teaches you as a rider how subtle your aids need to be, because it probably looks like I don't have much contact here, but I've got enough to tell him what I want him to do. Good boy. Once you've got this one happening in walk, you can do it in trot. Turn, move, slow the shoulders, go straight. Turn, and go straight. Sorry, I can't tell you as fast as I do these aids. Off my inside leg, two legs straight. I'm going to just tell you legs first. Inside leg, outside leg, straight. Inside leg, outside leg, straight. I'll tell you the reins now. Flexion, outside rein, straight. Flexion, outside rein, straight. So the beauty of these aids is when you're riding a circle now, if your horse goes to fall in, you can understand how to put your leg on him and ask him to come around and not fall in. If he goes to jackknife out of the circle, you now understand how to bring his shoulders around. To me, this is one of the best exercises to teach you inside leg to outside rein. So quick little exercise, set it up at home, have a go. Don't worry if it looks messy. It did for me when I was doing it, and still to this day, some days I have messy days. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.